Rotate to face each other. Put your shoulders far away from your ears. Lengthen your neck. Look down to the mat here. I'm looking down to my dog's butt, but keep breathing. So keep your feet towards the center. Xin chào, welcome to Moving Mango and welcome to our weekly Pilates on Request. Today I'm going to do a request from our family to strengthen our back and shoulders, and I'm really excited to do this and also for you to try this workout. So if you're ready, just roll your mat and let's do it together. Alright, now let's start by allowing yourself to sit tall with your back in neutral. Pull the belly button in, chest open and shoulders down. We're going to warm up a little bit before we start the workout. So I want you to inhale, open your arms to the side, shoulders down and lengthen your arm. Try to reach a little bit more. Try to keep your arms parallel to the floor and lengthen your spine here. To make it easier for lengthening your spine, just open your legs, bend your knees here. Keep breathing, inhale and exhale. And start to make a little pulse here with your arms. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep breathing, 2 and 1. Now lift your arms all the way up and exhale, bring it down for 10 times with your own breath. So keep breathing, 9 and down, 8, still lengthening your spine, 7, inhale up and exhale down, and 6, keep breathing for 5, 4, belly button in, 3, very good, and 2, and last one, lift and slowly bring it down. Rotate the torso to one side and then come back to the opposite side and back to the center 10 times with your own breath. And keep breathing here, inhale and exhale. Try to open your shoulders a little bit more. It's a very windy and beautiful day here in Texas. So keep breathing, inhale and exhale, come back to the other side, and 5, beautiful, 4, belly button in, 3, and 2 more times with your own breath. Now last one, and slowly bring it back to the center. Rotate your wrist and then reverse. Now I want you to inhale and palms facing up to the sky and slowly bend your elbows. So keep your upper arm parallel to the ground here. And I want you to inhale, start to lift your arms all the way up and then bring it down for 5. Keep breathing, 4, belly button in, 3, beautiful, 2, and last one, and slowly bring your hands down on your knees and rotate your shoulders fully to 4 directions. Inhale and exhale deeply. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth, and then reverse fully to 4 directions. And slowly bring it back to the center. Very good. Now I want you to allow yourself to bring your hand to opposite knee and rotate your torso to the one side here. And then come back to the opposite side. Hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly back to the center. Now I want you to allow yourself to come to own position. We're going to start the main workout. Now open your arms, shoulders apart, and your legs hip width apart. Now make sure that your shoulders on top of your wrist and your hips on top of your knees. Now imagining that you have 2 eyes on the elbow, just rotate to face each other. Put your shoulders far away from your ears. Lengthen your neck. Look down to the mat here. I'm looking down to my dog's butt, but keep breathing. So keep your feet towards the center. Inhale and slowly articulate your spine, shoulders far away from your ears and look towards the front. And then round your spine, chin to chest, pull the belly button in, cat and cow in sitting position. I'm going to try to do it for 5 more times with your own breath. So keep breathing. Exhale, round your spine. And inhale, articulate your spine, shoulders down, move towards the front. And then come back. Exhale. And then inhale. 2 more times with your own breath, and round, and last one. And for this one I want you to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Round your spine, chin your chest. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Slowly bring it back to the center. Very good. Now I wanted to allow yourself to open your legs with the part here and dip your shoulders down between your arms and then lift it up for 10 times with your own breath. So keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7, very good, 6, belly button in, and 5, lengthen your arms, lengthen your spine, 3, feel your shoulders movement here, and last one, down and lift, and very good. Slowly keep your feet to the center again, lengthen one leg to the back, lift your leg up and bring it down 10 times with your own breath. So make sure when you do this, you can always put your forearms down to the mat to make it easier for your wrist, or you can just lengthen your arms here, shoulders on top of your wrist, but soften your elbows if you need to. Now lengthen your neck, look down to the mat 10 times each side. So 10, keep breathing, 9, very good, 8, belly button in, 7, 6 and 5, 4, make sure you look down to the mat, don't look towards the front, 2, and last one, lift and slowly bring it down. Make sure your hips stabilize, don't flex forward or one hip higher than the other one. Make sure it's just equal and balanced. And now to the other side 10 times. So 10, keep breathing, squeeze your booty muscles, squeeze your thighs, and 7, 6, 5, very good, keep breathing, 4 and 3, activate your foot, 2, and last one, slowly bring it down. And I wanted to allow yourself to lengthen your whole spine here and try to reach your arm all the way towards the front, soften your elbows here, or put your whole forearms down to the mat if it's easier for you. So reach and then come back to the opposite side and back to the center. I'm going to lengthen my arms here for more challenge. And so now again, we're going to do it for 10 times with your own breath. And keep breathing, 10, beautiful, and 9. Focus on the center, in the center here. Inhale and exhale to the opposite side and then come back. 8, keep breathing, plantar flex with your feet. And 7, try to reach your hand a little bit further to really feel your whole arms, shoulders, and your whole body lengthening here. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale to the opposite side. Pull the belly button in. We're going to try to do it for 6 more times to each side with your own breath. Look down to the mat. Don't pull your chin up or don't look towards the front because we don't want to cause more pressure on your neck here. So keep breathing. Inhale and exhale to the opposite side and then come back for 3. To the other side. Engage your core, stabilize your hips. 2, inhale and exhale. And last one, inhale, lengthen, exhale, come back to the opposite side and slowly bring it back to the center. Shake your hips. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. And I wanted to allow yourself to open your legs with the pad. So imagining that you have a tail behind your hips here. I want you to wag your tail to one side. Come back to the opposite side and come back. Just feel like a cat, a little cat here. So wag your tail to the opposite side and then come back for 5 to the opposite side. Lengthen your neck. Make sure your shoulders lead the movement, not your neck here. Keep breathing. 4, belly button in. 3, to the other side. And 2 more times with your own breath. And last one, inhale and exhale. Slowly bring it back to the center. Shake your hips a little bit. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. You can come to try pose and rotate your wrist if it's easier for you. And then reverse. And when you're ready, I want you to allow yourself to lie all the way down on your belly. Yeah. So I wanted to put your hands next to your chest, shoulders far away from your ears, and engage your core as much as possible. Now inhale, put your torso up, exhale, bring it down. And when we do this, open your legs with the pad, activate your feet and pull the belly button in here. So I wanted to engage your core here. Just make sure that you lengthen your neck and look down to the mat. Pull the belly button in. Now inhale, lift and exhale down. So don't have to go so far, just really listen to your body here and pull the belly button in. Keep breathing, very good, for 10 times. Say with your own breath. 10 and 9. Keep breathing, come back. 8, 7 and 6 more times with your own breath. 5, engage your core, press your hip bones down to the mat and don't have to lift so high. Really listen to your lower back here. Squeeze your body, squeeze your thighs, and 2 more times with your own breath. And last one, and slowly bring it down. Shake your hips a little bit. The next movement, just put your hands next to your chest here and close your elbows all the way towards the back. Put your shoulders far away from your ears and lengthen your neck. So I want you to do it 10 times with your own breath. Inhale and lift your torso up, and exhale, bring your torso down. Lift your legs up and down and up and Slowly inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Here, so keep breathing. I'm going to try to do it for 10 times with your own breath. Very good. Inhale and exhale. So you can always lift each leg at a time if it's easier for your back. Just really listen to your body, and this movement help you to strengthen your back. So use your whole back muscles and pull the belly button towards the spine to support your lower back here. Inhale and exhale. Very good. Keep breathing for 4. Belly button in, and 3 more times with your own breath. 2. And last one. And slowly bring your whole torso down. Shake your hips, inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Now every time that you want to take a little bit rest with your lower back, you can always come back to try pose and hold it there for a couple more seconds. Otherwise, just continue for the next workout here. So arms over your head and shoulders far away from your ears. Inhale and lift one arm and opposite leg up. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift and exhale down. So I'm going to try to do it for 10 times here. Keep breathing to the opposite side. Come back. And 9. Press your hip bones down to the mat. Pull the belly button in. 8. Inhale and exhale. 7. Squeezing the thighs. And make sure you don't arch your back. Pull the belly button towards the spine for more support. 6. Keep breathing. Try to lengthen your arm towards the front and lengthen your leg towards the back. 4. Belly button in. Inhale and exhale to the opposite side. And 3. Engage your core as much as possible. 2. And last one. And slowly bring it down. Shake your hips, inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Now, you can do the previous movement with me now, or you can just make it more challenging by lift both arms and legs up at the same time. So inhale and lift and exhale down. Don't have to go so far, just really listen to your lower back here. So go as high as you feel like your lower back is still feel comfortable here. I'm going to try to do it for 10 times with your own breath. So keep breathing. Slide back to make sure your shoulders far away from your ears. Inhale and exhale down. And 9. Pull the belly button in. Do it as low as you can. Really listen to your own speed. Engage your core, and again, only lift your legs up if it's easier for your lower back, and each leg at a time if it's easier for your lower back. So listen to your back here and do what you feel good. So keep breathing. Inhale and exhale to the other side. And 4. Belly button in. 3. Keep breathing. Engage your core as much as possible. And last one. And slowly bring it down. Come to try pose here. Open your knees a little bit wider for more stretching with your back. Stretch your hips. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And one more deep breath and exhale. And when you're ready, slowly allow yourself to come to sit along the mat. Alright, now I wanted to slowly bend your knees, open your legs a bit apart, and press your feet down to the mat. Now make sure that your knees facing up to the sky. Lengthen your spine here. If you feel like you need more support to lengthen your spine, you can always sit on a pillow, or you can just engage your core and slowly lengthen and lean a little bit backward, but make sure that you pull the belly button in to support your lower back. Alright, now I wanted to bring your arms towards the front, palms facing each other. Slide back to open your chest and inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, bring it down 10 times with your own breath. So again, always lengthen your spine. And 10, keep breathing, palms facing each other. 9, 8, belly button in. 7, inhale up and exhale down. 6, very good. And 5, 4, belly button in. 3, keep breathing, beautiful. 2, and last one. And slowly bring your hands down, shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. Alright, and now I want you to allow yourself to put your hands under your thighs here. Now round your spine, open your elbows wider, hold it here. Shoulders far away from your ears and chin to chest. Pull the belly button in each vertebra at a time. So you can work your hand, slide your hand toward the hips and lean backward. If it's feel good with you, feel more challenging with you, and then slide back to the knees, open your chest and lengthen your spine. You're going to try to do it for 10 times with your own breath. So round your spine and slide towards the hips, and then come back, chest open, shoulders down, and 8, pull the belly button in, and slowly bring it back. So make sure you're always lengthening your wrist here. We don't overextend or flex, just really keep it lengthening and round your spine. Pull the belly button in and then come back, articulate your spine, shoulders down, look towards the front. And again, we're gonna try to do it as slow as you can. Listen to your own speed and your breath. Use your breath to control the movement. Squeezing the thighs and then come back. And 5, round your spine slowly and then come back. Now you can always go a little bit further if you really want challenge. So go a little bit further, press your feet down, feel your core is working, but make sure you feel good on your lower back, otherwise just come back and don't have to go so far. Again, round your spine 3 more times with your own breath. Open your elbows wider, shoulders down, and then come back, chest open. Beautiful. 2, inhale and exhale. And inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round your spine. The last one. Engage your core and slowly lengthen. And back to the center, shake your hips a little bit, rotate your wrist, and then reverse. Inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. And when you're ready, just bend one knee to the center and then lengthen one leg to the front. So make sure you keep 90 degrees on your knee here. Activate plantar flex with your foot. Pull the belly button in and open your arm to the side. And I want you to inhale slowly, lean backwards. So lengthen your back here. If you feel like bringing your arms towards the front gonna help with lengthening your back, feel free to do that. Make sure you don't round your spine, make sure you don't arch your back, really keep it in the middle. So lean backward, open your arms for more challenging, and engage your core here and start to lift your arms up and down for 10 times with your own breath. So make sure you don't pull your chin up, just look towards the front to really don't make all the pressure on your neck anymore. So 8, 7, keep breathing. 6 and 5, feel your core is working, your abs is burning while strengthening your back here. And 2, now last one, and now slowly come back, hug your knees to your chest, straight your hips, inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And now bend your knee, lengthen your opposite knee, leg here, and then slowly open your arm to the side again, lean backward, engage your core, and then lift it up and down and up and down for 8. Keep breathing. 7, belly button in. Always keep your feet activated. Beautiful. And 3, belly button all the way in. Lengthen your spine. 2, engage your core. And last one, and slowly bring it back, hug your knees to your chest, shake your hips. And for the next movement, allow yourself to lie all the way down on the mat. So hands under your thighs here and round your spine. Walk your hand a little bit further and make sure that you move towards the front a little bit more. So when you roll down, your whole body is still gonna be within the mat. So engage your core, pull the belly button in, chin to chest, and allow yourself to lie all the way down. Very good. Now arms along your body and open your legs with the part. Pull the belly button in and arms along your body. Reach your hand towards the heels. Now tuck the tailbone forward and draw your hips all the way up. And exhale, slowly bring it down. So make sure that you press your shoulders down to the mat here. Your shoulder blades all the way down. Tuck the tailbone forward, squeeze in the thighs, squeeze your booty muscles, engage your core. And exhale, bring it down, and 10 times with your own breath. So keep breathing and try to do it, engage your core. I have to close my eyes now because it's quite shy and it's quite sunny here. And then come back. Beautiful. Inhale and tuck your tailbone forward all the way up. 10 times with your own breath. And make sure when you do this, don't open your knees wider, just keep your legs parallel to each other, squeezing the thighs, lift it all the way up and slowly bring it down each vertebra at a time. Engage your core, your hips up, and then your lower back and your middle back, so go all the way up. Now you can always keep your chin to the chest and look towards the knees if it's easier for your neck. So keep breathing, reach your hands towards the heels as well, lift it up and then down, engage your core as much as possible. So tuck the tailbone forward and draw your hips all the way up and down 5 more times with your own breath. Make sure you always engage your core towards the spine to lengthen and strengthen your spine here. Exhale, reach, and inhale, come back, engage your core as much as possible for 4, belly button in, exhale, reach, and inhale down. Beautiful. Slowly with your own breath. Inhale and exhale, or you can reverse the breath if it's easier for you here. Now 2 more times with your own breath. and slowly bring it down. And last one, exhale all the way up. And slowly bring your hips down. Shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. Now the next movement, just keep your feet here, tuck your tailbone forward and engage your core. And now start to lift your heels up and down 10 times. So 10, keep breathing. 9, squeeze your body, pull the belly button in. 8, 7, arms along your body. 8, 6, and 5, 4, belly button in. This is gonna be the last movement for part 1. So I wanted to stay tuned and we're gonna complete it in a few seconds. So 3, 2, and last one, and slowly draw your hips down. Hug your knees to your chest, stretch your hips and inhale deeply to your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, just lean on one side, just sit up. Very good. And that's the part 1 for today you just completed. And if you continue to join me for the second part, just stay tuned for a few more seconds. If you're done for the day, go all the way to the end of the video to do the stretching part. And I'll see you very soon. Alright, for the second part, I wanted to allow yourself to again sit along the mat here. And now slowly lengthen your spine, bend your knees, open your legs, sit width apart. Now make sure that again you use a pillow to sit on it if you feel it's easier for you to lengthen your spine here. We don't want to roll your spine here because it's going to cause a lot of stretch on your lower back at this movement, at this following movement. So I wanted to inhale, lengthen your spine, engage your core and bring your hands behind your head. Now shoulders down and start to rotate your torso to one side and then come back to the opposite side and back to the center 10 times with your own breath. So keep breathing. And 9, belly button in to the other side. 8, shoulders down. If you can, try to keep your upper arms parallel to the floor. So keep breathing. 6 and 5, inhale and exhale, come back. 4, belly button all the way in. 3, keep breathing. And 2 more times with your own breath. Now last one, to the opposite side and slowly bring it down. Shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Very good. And I wanted to bring your hands to the front. Now roll your spine to the chest, move backward, engage your core and hold it here for 3. Pull the belly button in as much as you can. 2 and 1, slowly bring it back, lengthen your spine, look towards the front, lengthen your neck, and then 5 more times. Stay with your own breath for this movement. So roll your spine, engage your core, and don't have to roll so much, just listen to your lower back, shoulders down, chest open, and then come back, lengthen your spine. For 4, belly button in, squeezing the thighs, engage your core, and slowly bring it back. 3, keep breathing. And 2, and last one. And slowly bring it back. Open your arm to the side. And I wanted to inhale. Now start to rotate your wrist here for 5, 4. Keep your arms parallel to the ground. 2 and 1. And then reverse for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now lengthen your arm to the side. Lengthen your spine. And I want you to inhale. Slowly bring your arm towards the front. Lean backward. And rotate your torso to one side. Come back. Open your arms. So it's a little bit complex here, but I wanted to really focus to make the move right and to focus on the breath, to use the breath to control the movement. Now let's do it for 10 times each side. So inhale, move your arms towards the front, lean backward, rotate your torso to one side and then come back. Lengthen, open to the opposite side, engage your core as much as possible and come back open. Make sure you always press your feet down to the mat. Engage your core and lengthen your spine here. Try not to roll your spine here as much as you can. Just always lengthen. So don't have to rotate your torso to so far or don't have to lean backward so far. Just really listen to your lower back. Always lengthen your spine and engage your core to lengthen your back and your spine. So keep breathing. Belly button in. Press your sitting bones down to the mat. For 4 more times with your own breath. Keep breathing to the other side. Beautiful. And 3. Come back, open, and back to the center. 2. Very good. Pull the belly button in. And last one. Last one to the other side to make it balance on both sides. And slowly bring your hands down, hug your knees to your chest, inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to allow yourself to put your forearms down to the mat. So shoulders on top of your elbows, press your whole forearms down and bend your knees here, engage your core. Now I want you to push your chest up, pull the belly button in and lengthen your spine here. So inhale, slowly lift one leg up to the sky. Just keep it 90 degrees, your lower leg parallel to the floor, or you can lengthen all the way towards the sky here. So bring your leg down and then lift it up. Now if you bend your knee, just make sure you keep the same angle on your knee and lift it up and down. So pull the belly button in. It's moving the legs, but it's also really have to work your shoulders, your back and your core here. So inhale and lengthen and down and come back 10 times with your own breath. Belly button in, 9, keep breathing, 8, look towards the front, chin to chest, 7, 6, to make it easier, bend your knees, keep the same angle, and 5, 4, belly button in, very good, 3, keep breathing, 2, and last one down and lift, and slowly to the opposite side, shake your hips a little bit and make sure you always press your chest up, look towards the front, lift the legs up and down for 10 times with your own breath, or lengthen your leg if you want to feel more stretching or feel more challenging with your hips and your core here. Beautiful. So when the core is stronger, it's really always support and help with your lower back as well. So keep breathing with your whole back and spine. Beautiful. Or bend your knee for easier version. So keep breathing for 3, belly button in, 2, shoulders far away from your ears, and last one, and slowly bring your feet down and lengthen your arms, bring your hands behind your hips, lengthen your legs, activate your feet here, close, soften your elbows here, engage your core. And now I want you to inhale, slowly lean backward. So pull the belly button in now. I want you to try to lengthen your arms, stretch, arch your back, engage your core here, and then round your spine, chin to chest. So bend your elbows, and then lengthen your arms, look towards the front, belly button all the way in to support your lower back, and then round your spine, close your elbow towards the back. You can always bend your knees if you want to make it easier. So really pull the belly button in 10 times with your own breath. So let's do it together. Now lengthen, open, engage your core, and exhale, round your spine. Chin your chest, close your elbow towards the back. For 9, belly button in, and then round your spine, come back. 8. Always make sure you look towards the front. And 7. Beautiful. 6, keep breathing. It's just a very gentle movement, but also work a lot on your shoulders, your arms, and your back here. So I wanted you to just keep breathing and do it slowly with your own speed. Beautiful. And round your spine. And inhale, open. Pull the belly button in. Keep breathing. Very good. And open. And then come back for 3 more times with your own breath. So inhale and exhale. Bend your elbows, lean backward. Pull the belly button in. And last one. And the very last one is squeezing the thighs, lengthen and slowly round. And then slowly come back, rotate your wrist. And then reverse, inhale deeply through your nose. And exhale deeply through your mouth. Beautiful. And now allow yourself to lie all the way down on your back again. So this time, just keep your arms along the body and open your legs to feet apart. Press your feet down and draw your hips all the way up. Engage your core. Now slowly open your arm to the side for more support. Just press your whole arms and shoulder blades down to the mat. Start to move your hips from left and then right. So we're going to try to do it for 10 times with your own breath and slowly with your own breath. So keep breathing. 9. Very good. Keep your hips a little bit higher if you can, but really listen to your lower back here. Lower it if you want to make it easier for your lower back. Pull the belly button in. Try to stabilize your feet and your hips. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Move and to the opposite side for 5. Press your whole arms down. Lengthen your neck, belly button in to support your lower back. 4. Beautiful. And 3, 2, and last one. And slowly back to the center. Draw your hips all the way down. Shake your hips, inhale deeply. You can hug your knees to your chest as well. And exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, just press your feet down and start to lift your head up and pull the belly button in. Hands support your head. Open your elbows wider and shoulders far away from your ears. So engage your core as much as possible. We're gonna try to lift your torso up and down for 10 times with your own breath. Make sure you don't use your neck to lead the movement. Use your chest and your shoulders here, your whole back muscles to lift your whole up and down. Feel your six pack abs is working. You keep breathing for 10, 9, 8, very good, 7, beautiful, 6, exhale, reach, inhale, come back, and 5, hold belly button in, 3, beautiful, 2, and last one. And slowly bring your torso down, shake your hips a little bit, and when you're ready, just lift your torso up one more time. Lift your legs up and use your hand to hug on your thighs to open your elbows wider. Tuck your feet, engage your core. Now, make sure that you always keep one foot distant from your chin to your chest. Activate your feet, arms along your body, and start to pump in your arms. So 10, 9, inhale, exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, and exhale for 7, 6, and 5, 4. Use your whole arms to pump, press your lower back down to the mat. And last one. And slowly lean down and hug your knees to your chest. Stretch your hips, inhale deeply to your nose, and exhale deeply through your mouth. And when you're ready, I want you to allow yourself to put your hands under your thighs here and start to lift your hips up and torso up, chin to chest here. Keep breathing. Make a little lunge here if you can. Pull the belly button in and until you can sit all the way up on the mat. Or another easier version, just lean to one side and sit up. So really listen to your body and do what you feel like you can. So keep breathing, belly button in. Now come to the beginning of the mat here to roll down. So we're gonna do rolling like a ball, but make sure that when you do this, just come to the beginning of the mat. So make sure when you roll down, your whole body is still within the mat here. Now, engage your core, activate your feet, and hug your shin here. Lift your heels up, find a balance spot on your sitting bone. So when you roll down, we go always only down to the shoulders. Always keep your chin to the chest and don't go through to the head because we want to make sure that your neck is protected. So keep breathing, round your spine, pull the belly button in, and this one is just perfect for massaging your back here. So inhale down and exhale, lift, and keep balance and sit up. So we're gonna try to do it for 7 times, more times with your own breath. So round your spine down and exhale, come back. Use your core to roll up, not the momentum here. And 6, 7, 5, 4 more times with your own breath. So keep breathing. 3, belly button in, 2, and last one. When you come back, try to lengthen your spine and chest open before you move your feet down to the mat. So now move back to the middle of the mat here. Lengthen your legs, dorsiflex with your feet, and open your legs with the pad. Now when you inhale, bring your hands towards the front, hand on hand, and start to rotate your torso to one side and come back to the opposite side and back to the center. 5 more times with your own breath to the other side and come back for 4 more times each side here with your own breath. So keep breathing. 3, belly button in, and 2, lengthen your spine, still soften your elbows, your knees a little bit more if it's easier for you to lengthen your spine. Keep breathing. Now last one. To the opposite side and slowly bring your hands down, shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Now I want you to open your arm to the side, soften your elbows, rotate the torso to one side and reach forward, come back to the opposite side, reach and then bring it back to the center, and we call it the saw. So keep breathing, soften your knee here, reach forward, make a precise movement. So exhale to the opposite side and then come back for 5, to the other side. Engage your core as much as possible. 4, belly button in to the other side. And 3 more times with your own breath. Keep breathing. 2, beautiful. And last one. To the opposite side and slowly bring it back to the center. Lengthen your spine, shake your hips, inhale deeply to your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. And now let's move to the cool down session. So I wanted to inhale and lengthen both legs to the front, dorsiflex with your feet. Now try to soften your knees a little bit if you want to. Just make sure you lengthen your spine here and then start to bring your knee as low as you can, as long as you still can lengthen your spine. And so we're going to try to do it for 10. So keep breathing. 9, 8, 7. Always keep your feet dorsiflex. Look towards the front, lengthen your neck. And 4, belly button in. 3, 2, and last one. And slowly bring it back, shake your hips a little bit here. And I wanted to allow yourself to open your knees wider. So soften your elbows a little bit, lengthen your spine, and hold it here. You can move your feet towards the hips more if it's easier for you. So lengthen your spine and hold it here. Engage your core, shake your hips. You can close your eyes. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale deeply through your mouth. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, belly button in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And start to open your legs a little bit wider. Soften your knees more if it's easier for you. And I want you to inhale, slowly flex forward as far as you can. Really listen to your lower back here. So even just a little bit and you feel comfortable with your back, but feel your hips stretching is totally fine. Otherwise, if you're really flexible, just go all the way down and go all the way down as far as you can. So keep here for 5. 4, belly button in. 3, 2, and last one, slowly come back. Alright, and I wanted to allow yourself to come to try pose. So open your knees wider, and we're going to try to hold it here for 10 times with deep breath. So lengthen your spine for 10, 9, inhale, and exhale deeply. 8, 7, keep breathing. And 5, 4, 3, very good. 2, and last one. And work your arms to one side. So hold it here for 5, 4, 3, keep breathing, don't hold your breath. 2, and last one. Walk to the opposite side. Again, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, belly button in. 2, and last one, slowly walk back to the center. And I wanted to allow yourself to sit along the mat again. So open your legs as wide as you can, and you can always start with a narrow angle. So plantar flex with your feet. Pull the belly button slightly in. I wanted to inhale, open your arm to the side here, lean on one side. Feel your hamstring is stretching. And again, just listen to your body, don't have to go so far. You can just put your hands over your knees here if you already feel like your lower back is good and comfortable still, but your hamstring is stretching. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 to the opposite side. Hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, and go back to the knees if it's easier for you. 6, 5, 4, soften your elbows. 3, 2, and 1, slowly come back. Bend your knees, keep your feet together. Start to make a little pause here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly cross your leg or open your legs, bend your knees if it's easier for you. Now again, lengthen your spine here and bring your head to one side. Deep press your opposite shoulders down to really feel the side of your neck is stretching. Hold it here for 5, 4, belly button in. 3, keep breathing. 2, and last one to the opposite side. You can close your eyes, lengthen your spine, and feel your body connecting to the mat through your sitting bones here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly rotate the head around your neck. Inhale halfway, exhale halfway. And 2 more rounds here. We're gonna do 3 in total. So keep breathing, do it really slowly with your own speed. And last one, lengthen your spine still. Come back and reverse. So 3, slowly with your own breath. And 2, and last one. And slowly bring it back to the center. Very good. You can take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. And one more deep breath and exhale. And when you're ready, just slowly open your eyes. Just relax your whole body here. And that's the workout today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell to see notification every day when I upload new video. Now I'm gonna see you tomorrow for the next workout. Bye.